Every online community runs on people who help, teach, and create, but rewarding them is still broken. Web3 tipping is slow, expensive, and awkward. You need wallets, gas, network switches, and external links, so instead of real rewards, people settle for emojis and thank you messages. We built VeryTippers to fix that. VeryTippers is gasless, chat-first micro-tipping. It lets anyone tip creators directly inside chat, instantly, privately, and on-chain, without paying gas or leaving the conversation. If you can send a message, you can send value. Here's how it works. A user types, tip at Alice5Very. Right inside chat, our AI suggests a tip amount and message to make it effortless. The user taps confirm and signs a lightweight payload using an embedded wallet. No gas, no raw transactions, no friction. Behind the scenes, the message is encrypted and stored on IPFS. We generate a meta transaction that a secure relayer signs and submits on the user's behalf. The transaction settles on Very, and within seconds, the recipient sees a confirmation, the message, and the tip, all inside chat. The AI layer is integrated in the client and orchestrator to suggest tip amounts and short messages. A small inference service consumes contextual signals, thread length, sentiment, reply depth, historical tip behavior, and surfaces a recommended tip and caption. Those suggestions are optional, they are client-side and presented as one-tap options, reducing UX friction while keeping human consent in the loop. VeryTippers uses a meta transaction pattern. Users sign a compact meta payload client-side, not a full on-chain transaction, and an off-chain relayer pays gas and submits the on-chain call. The core smart contract, tiprouter.sol, accepts a signed meta payload and performs 3 minimal steps. Verify the relayer signature via eCrecover, check replay protection using a per-message nonce mapping, and then emit an event with only the CID hash, from, to, and amount. On the relayer side, keys are managed in a KMS, HSM. The relayer never exposes private keys, it receives validated metatext from the orchestrator, signs the metahash inside the HSM, and submits the transaction. Policies are pluggable so you can tune thresholds or add third-party risk checks. Tips update a ledger which the DAO contracts can read. The DAO uses tip totals to augment governance power. NFTs act as multipliers. VeryTippers unlocks new monetization for communities. We earn through small per-tip fees, premium creator analytics, and sponsored tipping pools. Communities get engagement. Creators get instant rewards. Users get frictionless appreciation. VeryTippers turns gratitude into value and conversation into commerce. Payments shouldn't interrupt social flow. They should live inside it. That's VeryTippers. Gasless, chat-first micro-tipping for creators and communities. Below that, 3 feature cards explain core benefits: instant social rewards, privacy-preserving messages stored to IPFS, and DAO integration for community governance. The landing page has an interactive demo panel on the right, a simulated chat window pre-seeded with mock users at Alice, at Bob, and at Charlie, and a mock token balance. This demo is fully client-side so can click through tipping flows without connecting a wallet. It uses seeded mock keys and simulated relayer responses to show the UX. LLC, a compact architecture diagram that mirrors the technical pitch, client orchestrator IPFS relayer tip router indexer. Each lane is interactive. Hover the relayer and LLC the KMS security notes. Hover the IPFS cube and get a popover explaining encryption and SID storage. These tooltips help demo judges understand the separation of concerns in one glance. Type tip at Alice5Very into the message composer or use the quick tip button. The AI suggestion bubble appears. Suggested, 5 very, great answer. Accept it with one tap. The UI shows a preview modal. 2. At Alice, amount. 5 very, gas. 0, sponsored. If, re-demoing without a wallet, press, simulate sign. The interface will show the signed meta payload and a simulated KMS signature being attached by the relayer. The UI then animates a toast. Tip confirmed, 5 very sent to at Alice, and the leaderboard card updates instantly. Now let's cover the Connect Wallet flow. If do choose to demonstrate a live wallet, click Connect Wallet in the top right. The UI supports WebPin as the embedded default and falls back to MetaMask or Wallet Connect. When click WebPin, a compact modal appears with 2 options: use WebPin key or use external wallet. Choose WebPin and LLC a one-tap sign flow. The client constructs meta payload equals, from, to, amount, CID hash, nonce, and opens the WebPin confirm UI. The user sees total, 5 Very, gas, 0, relayer pays, and taps sign. The wallet returns a personal _signed signature and the UI displays a signed payload preview. Behind the scenes, the orchestrator will IPFS.add, encrypt, payload, SID, create metatext, and enqueue it for the relayer. The relayer then KMS signs and submits to tiprouter.sol. In the UI, the toast confirms with TX 0x12 AB, F3C4 and a link to the block explorer. If prefer to demo with MetaMask, the flow is the same except MetaMask signs the personal payload and will momentarily see the wallet confirmation overlay. This demonstrates wallet agnosticism. Both embedded weapon and external wallets work seamlessly with the gasless relayer model. Next, let's talk about DAO integration. Navigate to the DAO page in the nav. The DAO dashboard presents the governance model in 3 tiles: token power, NFT boost, and tips boost. Each tile shows mock numbers and an animated breakdown. The DAO uses Open Zeppelin governor extensions and a time lock to protect execution. To demo proposal creation, click Create Proposal, and use the pre-filled sample that calls the tip router or treasury withdraw. When submit the draft, the app emits a mock event proposal created with tips, proposal ID, proposer, tips boost, and illustrates how high tippers get a visibility ribbon on the proposal list. The DAO also surfaces vote weighting rules. Can demo get voter power? The SDK call returns token power, NFT power, tips power, and total power. The UI visualizes how NFT rarity affects votes by showing a slider that multiplies token votes when attach a sample legendary NFT. Watch the voting power jump in real time. The time lock panel explains governance safety. Proposals must pass quorum, then queue in the time lock, then execute.